Mahbialutai elakotamayashina ayapiwa uela ay ayotiewakiel ay.
By signing the treaty, he felt that the future generation will survive. So he signed the treaty, and they made a song about him. Red Cloudy asked me to be a white man, and I'm having a hard time. The second verse says, Red Cloudy asked me to remain an Indian, and I've been criticized. And they made fun of me. And that was a Red Cloud song. To this day, we still sing that on a treaty day.
My name's Henry Red Cloud. I'm, my Lakota name is Wambli Ohitika, meaning brave eagle. It was, given to me when I was very young, about 14 years old. And we're here, today on the Pine Ridge Reservation, home of the Oglala Lakota. I'm a descendant of Mahbialuta, Red Cloud of the 1800s. I'm one of many family members.
My name is Floyd Luxor Buffalohan Pateole, age 79, and sixth generation of direct descendant of Chief Red Cloud. That's my father's side.
My name is Wendell Yellowbull. My lineage to Mahbialuta comes from my grandmother. My grandmother's name was Nancy Red Cloud. And Nancy Red Cloud was married to Bill William Horncloud. And he was a descendant, the surviving descendant of Joseph Horncloud of the Wounded Knee Massacre. So his dad was a survivor of that tragic event.
I am Lula Red Cloud, fifth generation of the Red Cloud family. Chief Red Cloud had one son, and from there came 5 boys and 2 girls. His oldest son, Red Cloud's oldest grandson, was my grandfather, Jim. And Jim had a Cheyenne wife. And the others all had Lakota wives. But from the Cheyenne wife came my family.
The signature that he put down covered the whole Sioux Nation. And at that time, the treaty meant one heart, one mind, one spirit. But because of the interference of the United States government by Christianity and education, treaty was lost along the way. And what we're trying to do is trying to break it up.
I could understand why an individual such as Mahbialuta gave up his reputation, his perception of his people, because he was a leader that took action. But when he agreed to peace, he put down his reputation as a general or a logical thinker, a strategist. He put that down. And I think for him to put down such a great position, an honorable position, but take one up of looking down a feature of how are my people going to continue on to generations that follow. And that's what really, I'm sure that he cried, knowing that a man who defeated the military on his own terms and agreed to peace on his own terms, had to swallow a lot of pride and to agree to peace so that the people that were following him would live generations down the road.
150 years later, we're going to be going back over to Fort Laramie, where he went in to touch the pin. He was the very last one to sign on.
From the United States government, the Red Cloud War, Bozeman Trail, Chief Red Cloud was very upset when the pioneers or European cavalry people started to penetrate Black Hills and onto west, building forts. So him and his warriors start burning up all the forts to Bozeman Pass. But the other tribes, the other 6 tribes, signed the agreement April 29th.
And Red Cloud, not wanting to sign it, refused and walked out of the gathering. And he spent his summer fighting to shut down the Bozeman Trail. So he did not sign until November, when he felt that what he had asked was met.
They came into Fort Laramie of November 6th of 1868, the last signatorial. He came in and they talked, debated for a while, and he wanted other things on there, you know, peace treaty. He wanted these other things. He wanted education. He wanted health care. He wanted food. So they added those things on there. He picked up the soil from the earth, because that's who we are. We're defenders of the earth. Without, you know, defending the earth, then our way of life is no more. So, as he did many times, he scooped up earth in his hands, and he took the earth and rubbed the earth on his body. Put all the earth, because that's who he was, you know, protecting. So he put the earth on him, and then he touched the pen.
McPhillips was a great thinker, long-term thinker, and I think we must look at that and try to live up to those standards of thinking, because thinking benefits all. I'd like to say is that's much.
Well, that's my envious hero of my great-great-grandfather. And that's who I am. I'm the last remaining elder here on Red Cloud Community. The oldest one left. All of them were gone home ahead of me. That's right.
And at one time, my grandpa Jim said that you told him, this stick, you held up a stick and said, this is what the white man uses to write down what's in his heart, to put on a piece of paper what his thoughts are, and to put down what's in his heart. And someone else can look at it and know what that man was thinking, what he was feeling, and what he was thinking about, feeling in his heart. You know those things just by using this little stick to write down things and communicate that from one person to another. And that was something that you wanted for our people, to be able to read and write so that our people can compete with the white people and to live with them.
So I'm really happy being part of this upcoming celebration. We can come and we can share. All's invited. People from all over the country, everybody's invited to come and to honor and look to what our role, how we can start to rebuild ourselves. What can we start doing to helping the people to help themselves?